So I won't take too much time. The person who needs to take the most, the person who spent the most time with him. But I'll just say 3 things that I hope everybody can take away. Number 1, family is the most important thing. You never know when you have time. He knew it. He gave me time. And he always did what he was supposed to do. A CS who still gave lectures at the university because yes, my name is there. There was never pomp or ceremony. The funny thing is he never looked for any of the officers. All he ever did was what he was supposed to do. And if he saw that there was something that was wrong, he just continued. If the office looked ugly, it's like, this office has to be revamped. Where do I get money? If there are too few doctors, how do we organize doctors? And then pap, pap, pap. And whenever he got an office, the other thing I remember is he was always waiting to retire. He was waiting to leave. The discussions were, what's going to happen when I leave the university? Next he's appointed somewhere. Next he's appointed somewhere else. And that makes me feel strange because I spoke to him, well, I was with him all through. But when I was talking to him before, I was really talking to him about, sorry, there's too much on my mind. We share several offices, so that's a very strange thing. And we have the same name, so every now and then I get a text that's meant for him, which I thought was very funny. And since we're always honest to each other, I thought that was just, it was quite funny that I could always see where he was going and how he was trying to take care of me, or what he was struggling with, or how he hid it. I could go on and on because it's 36 years, but 2 stories come to mind. One was we were sitting with him in the house. I was struggling with something, and I came to him, and he reminded me a story which I completely forgot. I was just in high school. I was in boarding, and you know how children now, you compare yourself to other children. So I had clothes, but I didn't have the cool clothes that all the other children were wearing, and they had many of them. And I remember telling him, Dad, can I get more of this? Then he just smiled. He's like, just go up to your room, put the clothes that you have. Then he gave me some time. Then when I went there, we're talking about tracksuits, because that was the cool thing at the time. I had 2 of them and 2 pairs of shoes. I was like, everybody had like 5. So he's like, do your friends have these? I'm like, no. Do your friends have